All right, folks, welcome back to the Meeech approach. We are now episode 5 of our intro podcast. Thanks for joining us. This episode is called Execution Has Receipts. And as you remember, Tim Shepard, my interviewer, who holds me accountable, really accountable, and toes hitting the fire. So I'm dancing a little, even though you can't see me.
Be a bit easy on your Mitch. Come on.
So, no.
I know you're going to talk about dashboards, and dashboards are just a facelift. I'm all for facelifts. I'm in love with my plastic surgeon, but when it comes to dashboards, isn't it just a facelift?
You know, what I'm going to say to you is we use the term dashboard. You've heard us in previous episodes talk about assessments, scorecards. I think in our last one, we talked about scorecards. We talk about vision strategy. All of these are buzzwords in the industry, buzzwords in strategy consulting, things of that nature. They are, but they're tried and true. We're not getting rid of the working stuff. We're not getting rid of the theory around strategy consulting and how you do things. What we are doing is a dashboard gives you and tracks real information. We're using AI to make it real in real time as quickly as possible. That dashboard then turns in, or you get the dashboard because it turns into a scorecard. And you do it on a bi-weekly basis to be able to help you understand it, track the receipts, so you see that your teams, your people, I think you asked me in a previous episode, how a team's going to track this. Your teams and your people now understand it. They're not just listening to the president of the firm get up who's gregarious and can speak wonderfully at town halls once a month.
But think about that president of the firm, because what you're really doing is you're exposing the icky, and that's airing dysfunctionality, and that's a scary thing to a lot of people at the top.
Okay, so AI spots patterns for humans, okay, and rationalizes it based upon what we've put into it to help it to understand how do you implement, and it spits it out very quickly. We still, what we call mission control behind the scenes, is you and I. It's our team of strategists behind the scenes that still review that and still work with you. So if you choose to take this further and go on and do the vision and strategy session as your executive team and carrying it through your organization, we're building scorecards for you that you use. So AI is the real-time system behind the scenes that's helping us to do it.
So, I know AI is brilliant, and I know that you've harnessed it in a really cool way. But for someone like me who's older, AI is still very scary.
Scares me too. Trust me. It scares me so much that now I am Meeech inside of the website, and that is me talking back to me. And it's me talking back to me. So it is scary. I get it. And people are saying, why would you want to use a technology system to drive us? It's almost like, I forget what that movie was. Him, her.
Oh, yeah.
So was that yes. And you're kind of like, ooh, that's a little easier. We've come a long way since then for sure. And as we know, AI is out there. It shouldn't replace your people. It's going to replace your systems. It's going to replace how quickly you elevate yourself to get the receipts.
If it can give us reality at warp speed, which is exactly what it does, and
yes,
fairly accurate if you look at the way it's nuanced, it's still scary.
Absolutely. And I get it. And until you do it and see what your results are and see that they're pretty bang on for you, then it's not going to work. But it takes, like anything else, it takes refinement. I think I mentioned to you earlier in our behind the scenes conversations about, the 4 stages of adult learning. And in many respects, I'm still at stage 3. Probably less. But, but, we know, and you and I have done a lot of trainings and we've done a lot of stand-up type of work and facilitation in groups and keynotes and things. The problem is adults learn slower because we're older and we're not, our capacity, it's not that we don't have capacity to learn, it takes us longer to understand that. And I forget what the rule of thumb is, but if it's not used right away, within the first 24 hours, it's down to 70%, or it's down below 70% retention. And then again, the next 24 hours, it keeps dropping and dropping.
Right.
And you're like, oh my God. So 21 days to a new habit.
Yeah. When I had my company, we got together because it was a virtual company. I had 120 people scattered around the world. We would get together and we would do vision boards, which was a great team building thing. But It wasn't the key performance indicators. It wasn't the KPIs. It wasn't showing me where the money went. It was just a nice, fun thing to do.
And I guarantee you, if you, and I think I challenged you this years before, if you go and ask somebody randomly, say, hey, Mitch, what is the initiative that we're working on, and how do you relate to X initiative? They're going to fumble.
Yeah.
Because they don't know. This is where we take and we bring everything together. Your question in the last episode is, where do the teams come in here? How do we make this happen? Because it's them that makes it work. They're the ones that are doing it. Hey, you didn't meet performance reviews come along. You didn't meet these KPIs. What KPIs? I didn't even know I had them. So there you go.
Right.
So that's what it is.
Well, and it's so critical to know what targets you're running at. Otherwise it's, what's the saying? Fire, aim, shoot.
Ready, fire, aim. I use them all the time. That's why I know it.
You don't want to do that.
No. Thank you.